So my tie rod went out, and as a result, you can see how the tires really wore unevenly. And unfortunately, 6 months went by before it started getting progressively worse. And so if you take a look at, this is what it's supposed to look like. This is how the treads were like 6 months ago, and then after it just got progressively worse, and I didn't notice at all, and so I have to get new tires. As I looked through the older photos, I could tell that it was slowly balding, but I just did not notice. And as it got right to 324 this year, it became really bad as the parts failed, and it was too late to fix it at that point. So I had to do $550 of repairs. It was tie rod end, lower control arm assembly right, ball joint worn, slight knocking, and after they fixed all that, then I had to buy new tires for another $1,300. So it was like $1,800 of repairs for this money pit of a truck, but it's just so enjoyable to drive. I love it. So here's the better tires, Goodyear, Eagle, Enforcer, all seasons. They're about $940 with $180 just for the tire certificates to replace or repair them if they're damaged, and all these other fees. $88 installation. So apparently you know that your tie rod is broken through play in the steering or vibration or uneven tire wear. And the reason why I finally went after this was at 65 mile an hour plus, the steering wheel started to vibrate pretty bad, only under acceleration. So if I wasn't accelerating above 65, it was fine, and I had no way to know except on the freeway. And I don't actually go on the freeway that often. I'm just driving through town week after week, sitting at stoplights for 5 minutes of stoplights. So it only got that way, 6 months after maybe it was having problems, and I was told my whole front end would probably be destroyed in about 2 months if I kept letting it go as is. But the only tell signs were the tires on the outside were becoming balding only on the front tires at a strange rate, and I only saw that after 6 months. And the vibrations weren't actually that bad. To discover them, I kind of had to put my hand against the middle metal console, which rattles anyway, and that's the only way I could tell that there were even vibrations in it. So I don't know what I could really learn from this other than watch the tires and make sure that they're not wearing unevenly. And just from in my case, having a shop tell me that there was something wrong with it, because I probably would have never figured it out until I took it to the shop when it was having vibration problems. Here's the tires I went with: Goodyear Eagle all weather 245 55 R18, and I read every Facebook group post I could find and forum posts for the police interceptor utility, and this seemed to be the overall recommended tire. And I got it on water, and previously with the old horrible Firestone all season tires, they were spinning out, and when I accelerate really fast, it was hard to keep it in the lane. But with this one, it was just rock solid grip, staying in the lane or taking corners. It was just really amazing. So although the tires are crazy expensive, at least compared to buying tires for my previous cars, it was totally worth it once I got them on there.